Hi guys, I'm back today with another video. I just felt really inspired this morning by something I saw that came through my social media regarding the new release of the limited edition Naked palette from Urban Decay. I never actually purchased that palette when it first came out. I want to say, I guess it was about 20 years ago. And so maybe 10 years ago. I could be totally off, but it's such a beautiful palette, and it is like a lot of chocolatey shades and neutrals, like very wearable everyday palette. And obviously I like allowed myself to kind of scroll through Ulta and just look at the palette itself and kind of see the shades that are offered there in the palette. But then I was thinking to myself, like, so this is obviously the palette that I'm talking about for the Naked Urban Decay. And just looking at the shades, I was thinking, you know what, these are very similar everyday shades, more than likely, to something I already have in my collection. And so that's what I'm here for today. I just wanted to kind of maybe share that news with you guys, and maybe you'll find something in your collection instead of feeling like you need to go down and toss out that $60 to get that little baby. So just looking at through my stash this morning, I pulled a few things. First, I have like the Goddess palette that was in my makeup bag for this month. I have the Too Faced chocolate palette. I have the Marc Jacobs. This was a limited edition as well. I think it was part of the Cafe Soleil collection that wasn't completely released in stores at Sephora, but I did find it at TJ Maxx. So, and then also I think the most likely candidate is going to be this Natasha Denona mini palette that I have. This is the Ayana palette. I got this in BoxyCharm. And then I also have this cute little baby, the little squishy donut, guys. This is from I Heart Evolution. It's the chocolate dipped palette, and so looking like this. So as you can see, I feel like there are a lot of really viable candidates here. So I want to kind of just show you, and we can kind of decide what you guys think would be the best one to use. So here is the Marc Jacobs. Firstly, we see some of those chocolate browns as well as like the honeys and shimmers that are in that palette. Obviously not as many shades, but could we get a similar look? Absolutely. Next is the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. So loving these little tins, and I saw the cute little apple one that just came out. And so here, obviously we have a little bit more color with that hot pink, and there's a violet shade in there. But overall, you see still some of those like neutral browns in there, a little bit more cooler tones, but still some shades that could be used in that palette. Then we also have Goddess, which I showed you guys in the Shop My Stash. So looks like this. And you see those chocolate browns and shimmers as well. And then, obviously, Natasha Denona. I think this is going to be the palette I'm going to use today to do a look really quick. And then the I Heart Revolution we already looked at, so that little baby there. So yeah, I think I'm kind of leaning toward, I used Goddess the other day, so I kind of already did skincare and base. I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick little look with you guys to kind of just share how we think this turns out, if this is a good option to kind of avoid, you know, just going out and getting that new palette. No matter how tempting it might be. I'm looking at this Natasha Denona going in with this color here. Let's see. What's a good transition shade? It is the, definitely not Glam Green. Okay, it is Harlow. Okay, and then next, I think I'm going to go ahead and pop in the crease here a little bit of this lighter brown shade. And then we'll get a darker one to add some dimension. The quality, obviously, of Natasha Denona shadows are like impeccable. I actually haven't purchased one of her larger palettes yet because usually I'm more of like a Pat McGrath girl. So if I am looking to get one of the larger palettes, I've always just kind of preferred to get the Pat McGrath. Now, if you talk to my daughter, she's definitely on the other end where she would far prefer to have a Natasha Denona over Pat McGrath. So I'm going to go ahead and take that chocolate shade now, right here, and I'm going to go ahead and pop that in the corner. Just a quick little look. So what I'm aiming for is like just those chocolate rich browns and then like a little bit of shimmer, and see if we can do that. And I mean, obviously it's not going to be an exact dupe of the palette, but it's more like just kind of like the vibe of, am I still going to get a chocolate brown look with some shimmer? Absolutely. So next I'm going to go ahead and pop some of this shimmer here. It's like a kind of a honey copper color. I'll put that over the lid there. And I think one of the Naked palettes I do have from Urban Decay is that cherry one with that beautiful packaging. That was one I did pick up, and I obviously never paid full price for it. I got it at TJ Maxx, quite a bit discounted. I think it was like $24. And then I'll go ahead and take this last shade here so that we can technically use all the shades in this palette to go ahead and pop in the corner. And I think we will have our look for today. So there we go. So we have like the chocolate, the shimmers, and do I feel like I got the look that I would have gotten with a Naked palette? 100%. So hoping I might have saved you guys 60 bucks. But even if you do run out and grab that palette, yeah, feel free to comment down below how pleased you are with it. And I hope to talk to you guys soon. Bye!